Yashodanandana Prajajaranjana Yashodanandana Prajajaranjana Yamunatiravanachari Yamunatiravanachari Jayo Radha Madhava Jaya Kundari Bihari Jayo Radha Madhava Radha Madhava Radhe Jayo Radha Madhava Radha Jayo Jagannatha Jaya Baladeva Subhadramayi Jaya Sudarshana Jaya Gandharvika Giridhari Gandharvika Giridhari Gaura Hari Jaya Gandharvika Giridhari Gandharvika Giridhari Gaura Hari Jayo Lakshmi Narasimha Jayo Ananta De Lakshmi Narasimha Jayo Ananta De Jayo Lakshmi Narasimha Jayo Ananta De Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Gurudev 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjalakshalaakya Chakshurumilitamena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Swapitam Mena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamaya Pradamdisham Kadamkyam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Vata Padakamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavamsha Shri Rupam Sagradatam Saganadatam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sagitam Krishna Chaitanya Deva Shri Radha Krishna Pada Sagara Dalita Shri Vichakamsha He Krishna Karna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpade Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namose Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vishabhanu Sudhe Devi Pranamami Haripriya Vancha Kalpatarupasha Kripa Sundevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivachari Gaurata Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Narayana Namaskritta Naram Chaiva Narottam Devim Saraswati Vyasam Tado Dayam Udirena Shtabdraya Subhadreshu Nityam Bhagavate Sevata Bhagavati Uttama Shloka Bhakti Bhavate Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Chananda Gopakumaraya Govindaya Hare Krishna. Welcome all the devotees for morning's Srimad Bagavatam class. I seek blessing from all the devotees so that I can speak Bagavatam in Parampara for the pleasure of the Lord and the devotees and my own purification. Hare Krishna. Today we will be talking about first canto, chapter 17, sloka number 5. punishment and reward of Kali. So we can follow the sloka. Kastvamacharna ne loka, kastvamacharne loke, balat damsabalan bali, naradeva usivesana, natavat karmana avijaya, kastvamacharna ne lokaye, baladamsvabalan bali, naradeva usivesana, natavat karmana avijaya, kasmat kastvam macharna ne loke, baladam swabalan bali, naradeva usivesana, natavat karmana avidya. Okay, word to word meaning. Kala, kaha, who are, Swam, you, Mat, my, Sarane, under protection, Loke, in this word, Balat, by force, Hamsi, killing, Abalan, those who are helpless, Bali, although full of strength, Naradeva, man god, Asi, appearance to be, Vesana, by your dress, Natavat, like a theoretical player, Karmana, by deeds, Avidya, a man not twice born by culture. Translation purport by His Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Srila Prabhupada. Translation: Oh, you appear to be strong and yet you dare kill. Within my protection, those who are helpless, by your dress you pose yourself to be a godly man, king, but your deed you are opposing the principle of twice born Kshatriyas. But the Brahmanas, Kshatriyas and Vaishyas are called twice born because for these high class of men there is one birth by parental conjugation and there is another birth by cultural rejuvenation by spiritual initiation from the bona fide Acharya or a spiritual master. So Kshatriyas is also twice born like Brahmana and his duty is to give protection to the helpless. The Kshatriya king is considered to be representative of God to give protection to the helpless and chastise the miscreant. Whenever there are anomalies in the routine work by the administrator, there is an incarnation of the Lord to re-establish the principle of godly kingdom. In the age of Kali, the poor helpless animal, especially the cow, which are meant to receive all sorts of protection from the administrative heads, are killed without restriction. Thus, the administrative heads under whose noses such things happen are representative of gods in the name only, whose numbers. Such powerful administrators are rulers of the poor citizen by dress or office. But factually, there are worthless, low-class men without the cultural assets of a twice born. No one can expect justice or equality treatment from one born, spiritually uncultured, low-class man. Therefore, in the age of Kali, everyone is unhappy due to the maladministration of state. The modern human society is not twice born by spiritual culture. Therefore, government by the people who are not twice born must be a government of Kali in which everyone is unhappy. So here few points we have to see that who has to rule. So that means twice born person is qualified to rule. If one born person, he's running a government of a Kali only. Because now we are seeing all the administrators who are in the government, they are all single born, parental people. So that's why so much of problem we are undergoing. So Prabhupada clearly, in the purport also it is clearly mentioned. Then other one is Naradeva. So these kings are the representative of God. So these things, and also let's see that what is the role of the Brahmana, Kshatriya, Sudras, the Brahmana, Kshatriyas and Vaishyas. So some of the points we will undergo that, and also the roles and responsibilities. So actually a little flashback of this is punishment and reward to Kali is given by the Parishit Maharaj. He is the ruler of that. He is trying to give the punishment, and as well as also he is giving rewards. So because he is surrendered to Parishit Maharaj for protection. So he was ruling the government under the guidance of quality of the Parishit Maharajas. He was running administration under the guidance of the Brahmanas. And also he done 3 Ashwamedha Yajnas. 3 Ashwamedha Yajnas under the supervision of Kripacharya. So such a great person. And the quality of the Yajna, Ashwamedha Yajna, is that even the demigod used to come and participate in the Yajnas, and common citizen able to see the demigod. That is the purity of the Yajnas were there. So that is the kind of the quality of our Parishit Maharaj. So he is a great king also. So here they say that twice born, earlier we refer only the Brahmanas, but in this sloka he is referring even the Kshatriyas and Vaishyas also twice born. So that means people should know the spirituality also. So if you know about the spirituality, then religious principle, then you are qualified for the second born also. So twice born. The 3 kind of leaders are that Brahmanas. Brahmana role is to enlighten themselves, first reading the scripture literature, and first they have to educate it and pass the spiritual knowledge to the society and common man, and they have to enlighten them also. That is the duty of the Brahmana, not going for software engineering work and all. And second is the Kshatriyas. Kshatriyas is to protect the citizen of his country. It is not only the citizen, means not only it is a human being, even the animal he has to protect. That is the role of the king. And Vaishyas are the wealth generators. So they have to, so that the prosperity of the society is maintained. So the Vaishyas also plays a major role in the society. So these are the 3 things there. Here in the purport, Prabhupada says that the first born is the parental conjugation. So that is first born, and second born he says that clearly mentioned it. By cultural rejuvenations, by the spiritual initiation from the bona fide Acharya. So we have to initiate from a bona fide Acharyas or the spiritual master. That is where the second initiation happens. So that is already Prabhupada given to our parampara, and we are following that spiritual initiation. Second part. So people are initiated are this twice born. Okay, whatever they are in this thing, still they are qualified for that. So that is how we have to be in this society. So nowadays where the Brahmanas, they do the Upanaya. So when the son is become 12 or 15 years old, 10 years, that bracket, they will do Upanaya. But even the child is at this age, he is not fully agitated by the spiritual knowledge. So he doesn't have spirituality, science. He is not having any awareness about that. He is not very anchoring for that. And even the parents also don't have the knowledge about Upanaya, so spiritual things. So because more or less what they are doing, okay, my son is grown up, I have to do Upanaya, that's all. It's a ritualistic rather than a qualifying that, okay, by this Upanaya, he is fully qualified for the spiritual knowledge he is gained. So that we have to see that. So this is how the Kali Yuga status is. So here people are hesitant to say that I am a religious person, because the religious they say I am spiritualist rather than telling them I am religious. So religious means it's become more of a ritualistic only. Okay, people just simply follow that what they're saying. Between ritual and spiritual, there is a only SPI, the word. Three, if you add the SPI, then it becomes spiritual. So ritual is more of the this thing. So to understand it, there is a story that there is a village. They are saying there are two boys that come, laborers. They come. One person going, he is going on digging it, and behind him one more person comes. He is going on filling the gap, and the whole village is watching what these boys, two boys are doing. And they got so much curiosity. Why from morning sun till evening they are working like this? Then they call the boys, what are you doing? They said that no, we are three people. We have been appointed. The first person is to only dig that. The second person has to put seed and the plant in the hole. And third person has to cover the hole. So this is the duty. Since the second person is not come for the duty today, we also not taken the leave. So we have been paid for that. So we are doing our duty. So there is no reason that why they are doing the duty, they don't know, but they are going on doing. This is what is called the rituals. The ritual means without understanding the purpose of it, the spirit of behind it. So ritual means knowing the purpose of doing a spiritual knowledge behind our activity without that. So without knowing it, we are doing called rituals. If you know that why we are doing it, then it's called spiritual. Till Prabhupada introduced us to this Krishna conscious, we are also like that only. So we were doing the Vedic system. So even I remember that, okay, I used to ask my father why we have to worship. Doing morning, get up, take bath. In my childhood, surrounded by all Brahmanas, the children are all, we used to play with them. I saw them also doing puja. My family also doing. They said that okay, take bath at 5 o'clock, go get ready, put new dress, do puja to the Lord, remove all the same what we do here, remove all the old flowers and put it. So I asked him. I said, no, you do it. Okay, so because he is very busy, he has to go to the office at all. No? So those days no bus at all. So they have to go by bicycle. It's very far, and they have to carry the prasadam. So not much of hotels and all. So their lifestyle is different. So this is how we are all brought up that. So Prabhupada, the Vedic system without knowing the purpose behind it. But after Prabhupada introduces this Vedic system, so much we understand it. Example is we generally that intellectual people, they debate with us. Okay, you are saying that the Lord is eating prasadam. So when you keep it in front of their thing and they say that okay, how can you define it? I'll weigh it. They put the weight on the prasadam. After that honoring, again they weighed it. It's no different. Generally, when you take a food, after eating, when you weigh, that is a difference will be there. X minus Y is Z will get. But here what happened? Whatever the grams was there, after offering also there. So they were debating. You people are mental speculation. You don't know. Simply you believe you have that. That's why you are telling that Lord is eating. But Prabhupada clearly explained as the purpose behind it. When you offer to the Lord, Lord has so much of his senses are all senses works. He can by seeing it, he can honor it. Here the question is not a quantity shift is not happening. It is a quality of the food is change is happening. When you offer to the prasadam to the Lord, what is happening? It is a bhoga before offering. Then it turns into prasada. As per the Bhagavad Gita and Bagavatam, it says that when you don't offer the prasadam to Lord, it is content sin. Okay, you are eating the sin. That means all the papas, even the plant has the soul. Okay, it is not only the animal having souls, plant also. So when you cut and cooking, so much of sin is there in that. But by Krishna so merciful, he take away the sin and we are getting that sinless prasadam. By honoring that, also they say that one of the earlier class also we say that people don't offer and eat, it is as good as a thief. So clearly Bhagavatam speaks about, so these are the knowledge who gave it, Prabhupada gave to us. So his mercy we are honoring and we are, but now we know that the science behind why we have to offer it. So each and every activity we do in the Krishna consciousness, for outsider it look like a ritual. Okay, I started, I worship that, I do agarbatti, I do lamp, I do flower, I do achaman, ark, everything. It looked like, for the outsider, it looked like a ritual, but the pujari knows, the people who are devotees, they know that what the scene happening behind that, why we are doing it. So this knowledge is Prabhupada, he gave us. So now we are twice born. So we are knowledgeable people about the spirit, that purpose behind it. So this is very important to understand. So we are leading a spiritual of KC, not ritualistic. That we have to understand. KC is not a ritualist, it's a spiritual thing. And now we understand the spirit behind it, why we are doing each and every activity in ISKCON. The second thing also in the purport says that Naradeva. Naradeva means that he is a representative of God. So he has to run the government as per the Dharma. So that's what Parishit Maharaj was doing. He is listening to all the Brahmanas and ruling them. So there was no problem. But when he sensed some bad symptoms, so immediately he started going around the city, country, and seeing that all the administrations are happening as per the Dharma. Okay, he is not went for a personal picnic. His duty to make sure that his whole country is everybody following the Dharma. So for that he went on. So here the Sanskrit word called Praja. Ja means taking birth. Anybody taken birth, the birth in that city, at the town or country, the duty of the king to protect it. It is not only limited to the human being. Anything is born, even the animal, he has to protect it. So actually, we can understand. We can understand from the. He will get some more. He will. Rama. There is a small pastime, very interesting one. After that, Ravana is killed. So Rama comes and he rules for 1 lakh year. That during that period, he made a system. He tie a bell outside the palace, and anybody having trouble, they can come and ring the bell. It is not like our government, okay, 9 to 5 is office hours, you come with your petition, give a recommendation letter, then only your problem is attended. That's not an administrative rule. Even in midnight, people go and ring that. So one day what happened is, one dog, it went and rang the bell. So Rama came and saw it, and he calls Lakshmana, go and bring the dog with respect, not telling that, okay, by mistake you rang the bell, get out of that, by not hitting and chasing the dog. You should bring that dog with respect and bring inside, I want to talk to that dog. Then Lakshmana goes and invite him, and dog comes and he says, Rama will ask, what happened? Why you are so much distressed, and why you rang the bell? Then he said that, yes, I have a problem. I am very much upset. Today one Brahmana, he hit me. Okay. Then he said, what went wrong? Then he said that he called that Brahmana, you come. Why you hit that dog? He said that Brahmana said that I was going for Bhikshandegi, alam begging. That time the dog was sleeping in the middle of the road, and I got very angry. I hit and chased it. He said that there is no duty for you to hit it. Okay? It was sleeping. You went for alarm, and why you had hit it? Sometimes it happened, no? When you are going, the children will not go simply. They take a stone, hit the dog, and go. It's a fun for them. Okay? Same thing, the Brahmana also, with angry, he did it. Then Rama, what he said it, okay? The king is such a people, okay? The good king, he should not give judgment. He should ask the praja only. So he will ask that dog, you tell me what I have to give punishment. In the earlier story also, no, when Squirrel and Hanuman, when Hanuman kicked the squirrel went and complained to Rama. Did you stop any jiva not to perform your service? Rama will say, no, I didn't stop anybody. Did you give an authority to stop the service? No, he'd say, no. Anybody can do my service to me. Then why that monkey stopped me doing service seva to you? Then Rama calls, okay, you bring that Hanuman. Then Hanuman comes here. Okay, did you hit that? Did you stop that squirrel doing service to me? Yes. Why did you do? It is coming, crossing my leg. It is disturbance. That's it. He said that you have no authority to do that. Then he will turn the squirrel. He will ask, please tell me what punishment I have to give to Hanuman. He is very happy. Oh, Rama given so much importance to me. Okay, he is jumping and dancing and tell that yes, yes, yes. I know that. All this monkey, the tail is very proud of them. So take the tail and give a kick. He said, okay, I'll do that. So he gave a kick. And both of them, they'll go, okay, now you don't. After going some distance, again Hanuman will kick that. He will say that now only they supposed to go away, that why? No, Rama is giving nice kick to me. So Rama, the duty of the eminent king is to listen to the praja. So here also the dog, he is asking, what punishment I should give to this Brahmana? Then he said, he is happily jumping and telling, yes, I want to tell him. He has to be, at next birth, he should take a birth of an administrator in your kingdom. There's a Rama, the Shiva temple is there. He is the head of the administrator. He was shocked. Yes. Last birth I was administrator there. I did so much of sin. Okay, I took a birth of the dog. So he is not qualified Brahmana. He will do much more than my offenses. Okay, then he will take a birth of a so lenient birth. He is lower than the dog. He will take a birth. That is a punishment for him. So we have to understand that the importance here, the story behind this is prajas. Even the dog, Rama is giving the importance to them. So that is the duty of the king. Here what happened, Kali Yuga, the politician given big factory, license for the factory to kill cows and goats. So mass slaughtering happening. Everywhere you see that slaughtering. Animals are killed for the people's eating, which they have vegetable fruits to eat. Over and above, these poor animals are killed. So that's why we are all suffering. The administrator is bad people, so they are not twice born. They don't know the knowledge of spirituality. So one more point he is saying that anomalies. Whenever there are anomalies in the routine work by an administrator. Anomalies means corruption. So when an administrator is corrupted, then what happens is Lord incarnates. He manifests, he incarnates to protect the dharma. Because the administrator is supposed to take care of the government. If they are not ruling properly as per the dharma, then the Lord comes and re-establishes the dharma. So if you see that most of the dharma, Lord incarnation like Prithu, Rama, Krishna, they are all kings because they have the power of administration. Okay, they can rule the thing and punish the all demons. So when in Rama, he killed that so many asuras, including the Ravana. Here also in Krishna's pastime, he not only Kamsa, he killed so many demons, even the Duryodhana parties, Kauravas, everybody he killed. So to establish the dharma, he has to kill the demons. So that is the duty of that. In Kali Yuga, what happens is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu incarnated. So in Bagavatam that it is said that he comes in the form of a golden form. Okay. So Sangopanga. So that sloka he clearly says that he comes with the associate of devotee, the demigod, to assist him and spread the holy name of the Lord. So the Yuga, in this Yuga Dharma is Sankirtana, so chanting of the holy name. That is the Yuga Dharma of that. Krishna Varnam. So Krishna comes in the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu comes in the form of a golden avatar and Sangopange. So in Gupta, he comes in a hidden form. He will not openly say that I am the God. Okay, because the purpose is here in Kali Yuga everybody is demon only. Because our mind is full of demonic mind is there. It is not the body. It is the mind is bad. So he has to kill that by Sankirtan spreading the Sankirtan movement. The demonic activities has been killed. So here the question is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, what astra he used? Any idea guess? Yeah, we are also think that. But actually, it's beauty. His beauty is so attractive. Okay, he captivates them such that no, he's because the mind is to be captured. So the mind is the problem. The demonic mind is there. So that is with his beauty. With his beauty he taken away that demonic thing. So he has not taken the Sangu Chakra and with weapon he didn't come. He come with a Harinam. So with the Harinam he killed the demonic people's mentality and all with his beauty. So in this Kali Yuga, we have to worship the Gauranitai. So we have the altar, no? Gauranitai is recommended for that. So every house people should worship the Gauranitai. It is very simple. You sit in front of the Lord, clap your hands, do the chanting, okay, Harinam Sankirtan. If you do that simple thing only, no expense at all, okay. So like other worship, there's so much of, yesterday if you have come, you could have seen it. We spent nice garland for Radha Krishna and so much of boga we made. It's all the residents of the apartment, some 300 bogas they brought it. And we also cooked for 400 people prasadam. It's very lavish one. So many nice aratis were happened. Okay, prasadam was distributed. Nice kirtan was there. There are more than 500 people gathered and nicely danced, and so many things happened. That is a big thing. But for Krishna worship, so much is required. For Chaitanya Gauranitai worship, nothing. It's in your family, keep Gauranitai, sit as a family member, clap your hand and chant Harinam Sankirtan. So that is there. So just by Sankirtan, the spiritual nature of the soul will be awakened. That is the beauty of that. When you do the Sankirtan, why we are telling to do the Kirtan and all the things? Our spiritual nature, which is inbuilt. Everybody has the, it is like a mirror, dust fallen. So we have a connection with Krishna and holy name and all. Our spiritual is already there. It has covered. So when you do the Sankirtan Yajna, all the dust is removed and it is awakening is happening. So Prabhupada also, what he did it in Tompkins Square, US, when he went, he performed 2 hours non-stop kirtan. Here, if you see in the temple also, the speaker, 5 minutes he will do kirtan, 10 minutes maximum. If you do more, then the audience will say that what time he is going to start Bagavatam, when he will complete. So we are so much addicted to the time and laziness. Okay, but Prabhupada did felt it. He said that importance of kirtan is there. So he did the kirtan 2 hours non-stop. With that spirituality, the thing, a lot of hippies, they got attracted. They came and they also started joining with him, and he took them to 26th Avenue and introduced that the discourse of Bhagavad Gita, what we give every day on Saturdays, that he give the Vedas and spiritual knowledge, they important, and they also joined with the hippies, also joined with the Prabhupada, and they also went to Tompkins Square and they also participated in the Kirtan, nicely dancing, singing and all. So that's how that, in America it has all happened and they become nice devotees. So the transformations happened from the hippies to happies. So this all because of the holy name. So that is what is very important we have to understand. And one of the, he never compromised on religious principles. Okay, religious principles he never. Once there's a reporter, he comes and asks, Prabhupada, why did you come to America? Then he says that I came, Americans supposed to be civilized Okay, you are supposed to be civilized people, but I'm concerned about you people because civilized means knowledgeable about spiritual knowledge. Civilized means not that wearing the coat suit and all nice thing. So these civilized people means they should know the dharmic way of leading their life. So that is not there. That's why I come. I'm worried about the concern about that. Okay, he never compensated on the religious mission. So he's very particular, strict about that. So he spread about that, and he's very bold always. He gave Krishna conscious to everybody. This age only Krishna conscious is the worshipping of Mahaprabhu by chanting the Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. This is a Yuga Dharma, and we have to regularly chant this holy name. The Kali Doshana Nidhi. So dosha means a fault. Nidhi means treasure. In this Kali Yuga, everything is fault only. You can find anybody full of faults only. So there is no that I am perfect. All people are in this society are faulty. No, everybody faulty. Then how to remove the fault of that? So one get rid of all the faults of Kali Yuga by simply chanting the Mahamantra. Hare Krishna. I just close it. We have touched upon the topic anomaly means and Nara Deva, we covered about that. So these are the things to enlighten our about this sloka. Gantra Srimad Bagavatam ki. Any question, doubts you can ask. It's very simple sloka.